Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. This is Sisters and Chats with me, Jade.
And me, Paige.
Okay, I'm going to say this once and once only. I don't
F with?
broke boys.
Ooh, really? Wow, how dare you? That's very bottom barrel behavior.
Excuse me, I've had my trauma. And girlies, trust me, I've had my traumas.
How dare you say that? How horrible.
The tea I have. That's all I have to say. The tea. But we're not going to expose anyone.
Okay.
Well,
fair
at least
enough,
no names.
fair enough.
At least.
I mean,
we could do a bit of exposing on your side.
on my side?
Yeah.
Why me?
Wait, hold up. The question is, do you with broke boys?
Well, I mean, unintentionally I did before.
Yes.
But now I prefer not to.
Okay, do you have any stories for us?
Wow, we're really going for me today, aren't we?
We're just diving straight in.
Yeah, of course I do. I just said I dated broke boys. Yeah, I mean, when I was very young, I was dating this guy and he'd be like, I don't even know how I was doing this. I think I was just using my lunch money, I guess.
She was using the lunch money that our mum had worked for and was giving it to other boys.
Yeah, boys.
Sorry,
it was
not
a
boys.
boy.
To this boy she was dating.
Yeah, he wanted to get his brothers a video game and he had no money. So I would save my lunch money up.
She wouldn't eat, guys.
Yeah, literally.
She wouldn't eat to give this boy her money.
Yeah, and
then what happened? How did he end up in life?
very, very well.
Very well.
But
Let's just say this guy is...
No, let's not say that at all.
We're not going to name any names. That's all we're going to say. Are you going to run Paige back her money? That's just the question.
Girl, no, definitely not.
It's okay.
But I mean, like I said, we was young, you know, so I guess life happens. If I learned anything from that situation is do not give if you ain't getting anything. Not as if I was expecting money back, but I don't know, a bit more appreciation. Anyways, I'm blaming it on we was young. And yeah, I had my first proper boyfriend, he just, if there was money, he was like, yeah, I'm having that, thanks. Oh, yeah, can you pay for my train ticket?
What?
You can use your head. And like, can you pay for my train ticket? And I kind of feel really guilty because it's like, oh, you paid to come, and see me.
You come see you, so you felt like you had to pay.
Yeah, pay for your train ticket to get back home. But anyways.
Where do you meet these boys?
I don't even know. I guess social media. Yeah, that one I met through social media. But
and just a question, was this boy stunting on the gram? Like he has a certain lifestyle and then really he didn't?
Do you know what? I don't think so. I don't think any of them stunted like they had this whole lifestyle, in all fairness.
Okay.
But I've definitely learned now.
Like, you know, you want to be put in your feminine energy.
Oh yeah, which thank God I am right now because I love this. This is just like, at first it felt foreign because I've never had anybody put me in my feminine energy before.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, this side is very nice. I am not complaining in the slightest. But not to say like dating a broke guy is, forbidden, because at the same time, like someone might be grinding on their way coming up. That's completely fine. But I mean, if you have no goals, aspiration, and just hooking onto your girl saying, can you fund me here, there, and everywhere, and have no ambition, then that's when we have a problem. And that's when I say we do not date broke boys. Mm-hmm.
I completely agree.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to spill some tea? Because I spilled a little bit, not too much. Because we could have, but we didn't. Do you want to spill a little bit or no?
All I have to say is when I look back on my bank statements in the last... It's not even a joke. I'll be thinking, where the hell did I get this money? Bearing in mind, at the time when I was giving out this money, I was on a part-time job.
Yeah.
While studying. So I really don't understand where the funds were funding, but they were funding. Apparently the OJ knew how to save. The new Jade is saving, of course, but... And I'm not going to speak too much, but I just don't know how I was doing it back in the day. Because the amounts of transfers were shocking. And I'm a little confused what the hell they were for. But I do agree with you. I feel like I would support a guy on his upcoming...
Yeah.
his grind, knowing that he's actively actually doing something. Like, I can see it. Like, he's talking about it, but he's also showing me that he's doing it. It's not just all talk. But like he said, if he's just chatting and there's no action, yeah, anyways, I'm not going to date you. It was great getting to know you. Just know that whatever you thought you could do for me, I can do it for myself and 10 times better.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. We're going to keep on rolling and moving on. Mm-hmm. So no, I don't really date broke boys, and that's that. I'm only getting older, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think date someone within the same tax bracket or someone who's better than you. But personally, I think for me is, I don't know, obviously it's nice to always be with someone who is in a good financial situation. That's not always the case.
Yeah.
Especially because you want that security as well. I was going somewhere, but I've completely forgot what I was going to say.
It's fine. I'm going to just jump in and say, it's really, really nice the girls out there who are in, like, secure relationships when they go on a holiday with their friends and their man gives them, like, a separate bank card and says, here you go, babe, spend this. I can see the money's running low. Let me just dash in another half a rack.
Oh, God.
To keep you going on your girls' trip. You know, it must be nice. Right, Paige?
It's very nice. It's very nice.
Guys, I'm in the comments like, oh, may this love find me.
Oh, gosh. No, honestly, it's nice. But, yeah, at the same time, you know, guys, I think it is also important to just make sure you have that drive and ambition. But also as girls as well, don't be screaming that you want this, that, and, oh, my God, like, my man needs to be doing this and you're not doing anything for yourself. Like, it needs to be balanced because I really, really hate when I see girls just wanting this lifestyle, but you can't even do that for yourself. Like, you at least have your own back. I'm not saying, like, I don't know, say if a girl's like, oh yeah, like, he needs to buy me a Louis bag. Like, how can you not buy me a Louis bag? But babe, can you buy yourself a Louis bag? That's just my take on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like, you're not meeting your standards yourself and expecting someone else to give you everything and more. Correct me. I feel like you're thinking no.
Because I'm thinking that, you know, I would really, really like a Maybach.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, like a little cheeky Bentley.
But okay, let me just change.
I would want my man to get me that.
I get
And I might not be able to
that.
buy myself a Bentley, but I could get myself another car. So are you trying to say to me that I must cross off the Bentley?
No, I just
off my list.
I guess it's just like everyone has a different view, but I wouldn't ever scream for someone to get me something if I can't do it myself.
I feel like on the minimum, the minimum, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't be expecting for the guy to take you out all the time and like. Oh no, wait.
Look, let me just change your perspective for 2 seconds, right?
Okay.
Say if your son comes to you and says, oh yeah, mum, like, I'm dating this girl, da-da-da.
Okay.
But she has, like, I don't know, she has potential to do more for herself. But she's on, like, let's just say, like, a part-time job, doesn't really have much ambition, but she's expecting your son to be taken out on dates, sending her money to do all this stuff, and then buying her designer stuff. Like, are you not going to check your son and be like, whoa, you need to talk to your girl because she's expecting all of this for you, but she's not doing anything for herself to put her in a better position, no?
I agree. I'm
just like, wait, just if my son came to me and was like, I would be like, no, you need to drop her.
You need to drop her, yeah, right? She's no good and she's just gonna run you dry.
Yeah, it's giving gold digger behavior.
But you said if she wants a Louis bag, but can you get that yourself? What if she can't buy herself a Louis bag, but she's got her man's back? And she does so much, like, she'll be doing wifey stuff.
Yeah, but that's different because he's gifting it because he wants to spoil her.
So
but
if she's
bragging about it, saying like, oh, you can't buy me this and you can't buy me that, and just basically demasculating him and saying, well, you're not matching my materialistic standards.
Yeah.
Don't be having these standards, materialistic ones, if you can't do it yourself.
Like meet a guy's needs.
Yeah.
Because a guy wants his girl to look up, like take care of him, but the guy will mostly give that out, like financially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, there's nothing, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with a guy gifting his girl all this nice stuff, but I think it's good if he does it off his own accord, because he's like, you're a good girlfriend, I want to treat you, let me treat you, make you feel special.
Yeah.
But not if she's in his ear nagging, saying, buy me this and buy me that. No.
And if you don't buy me it, I'm gonna break up with you because I don't get with broke boys.
Yeah.
Well, I guess my Bentley can still stay on the list.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with the whole thing, but I feel like that could so be like a completely separate episode on terms of like standards and expectations.
What, like gold digger /
Yeah, like just with that whole aura, because I actually have other things to say to that in terms of how sometimes girls can move in this generation. It's a bit funny, but I feel like it's a whole other separate app, so we'll probably get onto that. Could be our like follow up for next week.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess we're both in agreement of we would support. Well, you're in a relationship, but we would support a guy who's actively
Doing his thing.
to
Trying to better himself.
Yeah, better himself to be a financially stable / financially free.
Yeah.
If not, then see you later.
Bye. Okay, let's do a scenario. So me and my girlfriend love each other, but we want to explore. What should we do? Right. First of all, it's a bit... anyways, right. Let's get into it.
I've not been in a relationship. Wait, they both want to?
Yeah, they both want to.
Open relationship. Continue.
So me and my girlfriend have been together for 5 years. This is our first relationship. We stay together and we care for each other, but we are aware of each other's flaws and accept them as that's who we are. We are unsure whether we want to get married because this is our first relationship, and we don't know if we truly want this or we just like each other's company. We have agreed to explore and figure things out what we want romantically. Can anyone give us some advice on what we should do?
Okay, from time you've been with someone for 5 years and you're questioning, I don't know if I want marriage with you or not. I don't know if this is just a company thing or not. You don't want each other.
Yeah.
You're just scared to be alone. That is what it's screaming. You're scared to be alone. You don't want to see that person walk off and have their own other life. Like, you just don't... Just break up.
Yeah, I would say...
Break up.
Just break up. I don't think you need to do the whole exploring romantically outside of your relationship, because it's just... 5 years, you should know, you would have that spark and you would know. Why risk your relationship and then just ruin it? And then one person might get jealous in the process. Like, say if one person's actually thriving off this exploring and the other one isn't, it's just going to create this whole dynamic, and it's just going to become really toxic.
It's going to become so toxic. And on top of that,
just don't do it.
The other person might fall in love with someone else and be like, oh, I actually want to completely lock this off because I actually found something better.
Yeah.
Basically, just save yourselves.
Yeah.
From time you're questioning it, when you question something, you're not too sure about it, that is an answer within itself. Literally, it's an answer in front of you.
Yeah.
So, break up. Keep it like mutual. Who knows? You might stay intact and still stay as friends.
Yeah, you might
just know that you don't see it in the long run with this person because you want to do exploring. You don't know if you want marriage, and that's fine. It's your first relationship. Not all first relationships are gonna last and be a forever thing. That's very, very rare.
Yeah.
And no bad blood.
No, exactly. And plus, you're both mature because, in the sense where you have a mutual understanding because you both kind of said the same thing. So just break it off from now, I personally would say, instead of you both ended up hating each other because you love each other still. So let it stay that way.
Exactly.
So just part ways. That's what I personally would say.
I agree.
But yes. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in with another episode of us today. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel.
And for our audio listeners, can you please give us a review and a follow? Until next week. Bye guys.